record. Hi everybody, so in our brief presentation today, we're going to show you how to incorporate exercise into your workday. So we know everyone is really busy and usually everybody's working during their day and it's hard to fit in those periods of exercise. So the main premises of our presentation is to incorporate small pieces of exercise or steps into your workday while you're working, so you can get more steps in and burn more calories.
And so the first thing you can do is take the stairs. And so it sounds kind of small, but over time, if you get into the habit of it, you can actually save yourself a lot of calories. And so, rather than taking the elevator or the escalator at the mall, or maybe at work, if you have if you live in or if you work in like a larger building, maybe you might want to just take the stairs halfway up the building, or maybe take 1 or 2 flights of stairs and then take the elevator. It's all about making small adjustments to your routine to help you sort of get used to including more physical activity in the long run.
So another way to incorporate exercise into your workday is walking outside at lunch. So if you're eating at work, try after you're done eating to go for a brief walk around the building or in the parking lot. This is a good way to get some fresh air. It's good stress relief. It gets that blood pressure down, and you're also burning calories.
Another thing you can do is park far away. And so, by parking far away, of course, you're adding more distance than you would by walking to the entrance of a store, or maybe your workplace. Another kind of nice thing too, that you won't have to worry about as many people being around your car. Maybe you're at the store and someone bumps their shopping cart into your car. You don't necessarily have to worry about that. But it also, again, kind of adds more physical activity into your day.
So another way we can incorporate more exercise into your day is by not eating lunch at your desk. So if you're getting delivery to your office and then you're eating at your desk, you're being stationary. You're not really expending a lot of calories by just sitting there and eating. So if you're going out to lunch, say even at the restaurant or the sandwich shop down the street, you're having to get up and physically go there, which is actually burning calories. Or even if you're able to go home for lunch, you're getting out of your chair into your car and then walking into your house. So it's adding more steps than if you would just eat at your desk. Also, if you can eat in another friend's office that's farther away, or go to the break room, just getting up and actually moving around the office is a good way to add those extra steps into your day instead of just staying really close to your desk and being stationary. So any kind of thing that can increase your base level metabolism is really important. So one of them is just kind of getting up as much as you can throughout the day. And eating lunch at your desk is really prohibitive to you actually getting up from your desk and moving. So if you eat lunch at your desk, it's not a good habit to have. So try and eat at other places besides your desk.
And so another thing you can try is meeting face-to-face with your coworkers instead of emailing them. And so this again kind of forces you to get up and move and to different areas of the workplace. And it's also kind of nice because it might help you be more interactive with coworkers that you might not otherwise interact with a whole lot. And so it kind of builds that connection as well, in addition to adding more movement into your daily routine.
So taking public transportation to work is a great way to increase the amount of calories that you're burning. So usually the bus stop or train stop is within walking distance from your house. So you're going to leave your house and then you're going to have to walk, and you usually wait and sometimes stand if you're able at the bus stop. And you're burning actually a lot of calories walking from your house to the bus stop and then standing. And then actually standing on the bus or the train also burns a lot of calories. And then you get the even more steps when you walk at your stop from work all the way to your office. So, and then if you're doing that to work and from work, that's doubling the amount of steps and standing that you're doing. And this is compared to if you're driving, where you just kind of get in your car and go, you're not really getting the same amount of steps as if you would take public transportation. So you can also do this if you're able to do it running some errands or visiting a friend. Public transportation is a really way to increase your baseline steps and metabolism because it involves way more walking than riding in a car does.
And so one thing you can also try is desk exercises. Desk exercises, kind of similar to chair exercises where they're more, lighter on your body. And it's nice because it's more convenient because you can just do them, at your desk when you're, it's maybe taking a break between, different tasks, or if you just have, a little bit of free time. And so we have a video example that will show you.
So this video is an example of just some of the exercises that you can do. This is a really good way to get the blood moving and to burn some calories while you're at your desk. And doing all of this by kind of incorporating these methods into your day will get that metabolism going. And so it will increase the base amount of calories that your body's burning on its own. And so desk exercises are a great way to really get the metabolism going because you're burning some calories and you're not just being stationary, because being stationary at your desk is associated with a lot of chronic conditions like heart disease and increased risk of diabetes. So you wanna be moving throughout your day as much as you can, and that's hard sometimes when you work in the office. But the desk exercises, maybe you could do them once a day. Try and do them once a day, or even twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, is a great way to increase the calorie burn throughout your day.
And so how to stick with, your exercise plan. So have self-compassion. A little exercise is still exercise. It doesn't matter, how small of, movements you're doing. You're still making progress to eventually, maybe get up to where, to a point where, you want to be. Don't expect too much right away. You have to be patient, especially when you're doing like smaller movements. But again, once you kind of build up to it and build up to like more intense, exercises, or once you start to, incorporating much more movement into your day, then you might start to get, a little more of those benefits. Another thing you can do is break up your workout into 5-10 minute sessions throughout the day. And so this kind of splits up as opposed to, if you think, you have to work out for an hour a day or an hour, twice a week or something like that. Breaking it up into smaller sessions will, make it kind of go by faster. Start by setting your goals small and then work your way up to them. And so make them more achievable at first, and then so maybe you might do your exercises twice a day for 2 days, and then maybe in a couple weeks then you move it to 3 or 4 days, and then slowly start incorporating more stuff as you go on. And then you can also try to work out at the same time every day, and so this helps with consistency, and it helps kind of forming habits, and it's really helpful early on to kind of get your brain sort of programmed to make sure you're doing movement every day. And then choose something that you look forward to. You don't have to do anything you don't want, and in fact, if you do something that you maybe don't want, you start to really hate it, and it starts to something you start to loathe, and then you kind of already have like a sour taste in your mouth because you're already not looking forward to it. But if it's something that you look forward to doing and that you don't mind doing it, you'll be much more likely to stick with it.
So that completes our little presentation for today. We hope you try out some of these methods to increasing your calorie burn throughout the workday. If you have a question, leave us a comment in the comment section or email us at the HPDP@GLIIHC.net. Thank you, everybody.